Hey, what's up guys? It's been a while, but we're back now and we're going to be talking about the features that Battlefield 2042 was set to have. Alright, so as we know, and as in the previous video, they had a 3-year cycle to work on this, and it took them a bit over a year to figure out how the hell Frostbite works and update it, because remember, it was 76% of the staff joined after Battlefield 5. They've never used Frostbite, it's EA exclusive. No idea what's happening. They had to learn how to use it and also upgrade it because it was considered out of date. If you remember, around 2020 in a EA Play 2020, they showed us the destruction. If you remember that building getting destroyed. Now, they were working on that, yes. As we could tell, they were actually working on it. Didn't have enough time. Some other things they were working on, and if you've seen some of my other videos, I was actually saying why weren't these a part of it, were earthquakes, fire tornadoes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. But due to a lack of time, they needed to just focus on tornadoes. Now, there's some of you that have said in the comments to me, what if they delayed it another year? It's still going to be glitchy. They actually were missing content. Alright, 7 maps is already quite dreadful. It's not a good number to have. And now it's not even a complete game. This is why Battlefield needed another year. And let's talk a little bit more about how delaying the game was so important. Alright, so a lot of you said, a few of you said that they'd have to be fixing things next year. If it was released next year, they'd have to be fixing things next year. Now, if you gave the game an extra year in the oven, there will need to be patches and there will be issues. Gives you the time, especially when a lot of the developers were working at home, to work on the game and have a more complete image. Now, another video, I'm going to talk about Season 1. I did make a previous video on Season 1, but there's new news when I was away and I was feeling sick. So I'll talk about that. When you get to the point where you're just ramming out for the next game and then you have to finish all the bugs, you finally finish the bugs. Player base is happy, everything's smooth. When are we getting new content? How can we get new content? Everyone's just been working on fixing bugs. That's the only good thing about that Battlefield 5 system, is at least after the game launched, we got a map. Now, they did take their sweet time after that, but you get what I mean. It keeps that captivation in. There's no good news on that market, but I'll talk about that in my next video. So, what the hell happened? All this levolution. I mean, a tornado is cool, but when I first saw the tornado in the advertisement, it felt like there was more to come. It's a really random one thing to have, isn't it? But no, when the game came out, there was nothing. So, to those who said, oh, the game had to come out, you know, we miss out on so much content because EA's wallet was itching and they wanted to fill it up as soon as quickly. And now the game isn't very replayable, it's already dying, and they've finished the itch, but now they're not going to make any more money, so they just kind of stabbed themselves in the back at EA. But what does this mean for the future? Because if EA is just willing to cut half the game, because imagine if you're playing any of the maps and suddenly there's an earthquake and rips open the earth, and now you have all these, it's completely changed the game. And that's what Battlefield kind of was made for. The dynamic maps that were advertised in Battlefield 4, where, you know, area would get flooded, or Siege of Shanghai where the buildings would fall over. That was kind of their point. It changes the map and it makes it replayable, because you didn't have to destroy it, but you could, and everything would switch. So suddenly you have 7 maps. A volcano can erupt, and that's a completely different map because there's lava everywhere, and you gotta there's only a few higher points, and now there's a lot of dangerous areas. Or a tsunami comes in and you gotta get into a building, and that building gets destroyed and swept away unless it's a big bunker or something. Now the whole area is flooded. You see what I mean? It changes the game, and it means they don't have to make 500 maps. It makes every map unique, every game unique. But if you have a tornado and a night map, it's not really too much switching between it, isn't it? It's a tornado. Ooh, it comes up. And to be honest, it was so overrated. I don't know why people were excited for it. It wasn't exciting. It's not like it was going through a building. If I was there and I saw it ripping through a building, then I would change my mind. Yes, I think tornadoes are awesome. But as we know, there is no destruction in this game. So you can just watch that tornado go around the building and nothing will happen. Now imagine if the destruction they advertised in 2020's EA Play was in there. it would go up to a skyscraper, all the windows would like be teared off and you see like the bare bed. My point is, Battlefield 4 had better destruction, and it came out in like 2013. The game was not ready. We've missed out on all these fundamental and exciting features: earthquakes, fire tornadoes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. For what? For more money. That's why the game needed more time in the oven. But don't worry, be excited, in 2 years we should be getting a hero shooter of Battlefield 2042. It's just some of the things we were missing out on for Battlefield 2042. It's great to be back, guys. I will be moving back to my regular uploading schedule. I will be doing a minimum 2 videos a week for you guys, because I'm sorry I had that break. I just could not talk for more than a few minutes without having to cough or changing my voice. So I hope you guys understand that. I'm excited to be back. I'm ready for some more videos to pump out, and it's a shame they have to be negative because I would love to be making positive videos. But here we are, 2021, Battlefield 2042, missing out on all this revolution that would have changed the face of the game for good. It made the game 1,000 times better. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.